What's up guys, happy new year. Cannot believe that we are already in 2025. I am so excited to be more consistent on YouTube this year, so please follow along if you're interested in all the bookish things. Today we are going to be setting up my TBR jar for 2025. One of my goals in 2025 was to finish things before purchasing more of them. I'm sure you've heard of like Project Pan in cosmetics. I'm applying Project Pan to my entire fucking life, and so that also starts with this beautiful collection of books behind me. There are so many books that I have not read, series that I have not read. I'm tired of it being that way. I love to read books, collect books, all the things, but I really want to look at my shelves and be like, I fucking read all of those. I want to feel good about purchasing books when I do purchase books and not think about the books that I already have in my collection that I should be reading or could be reading, because truly like no one's forcing me to do this. I really love doing this. So my solution to that was creating a TBR jar, which is this guy right here. I got this at TJ Maxx. It was like, I don't know, $5.99. It's got a cute little wooden top. It's sealed. A bunch of different color sticky notes, and the sticky notes are gonna be what I'm gonna put the name of the books on. Now there are some TBR jars where people will be like, read a book you've been avoiding, read a book with a one-word title, things like that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not messing with that. I'm actually just going to go in the order and I'm gonna write the titles of the books down that I have not read out of my collection, which is quite a few, admittedly. I'm a little embarrassed to say just how many I own that I have not read. At the end of this video, I'll go ahead and I'll pull some from my TBR jar for January's TBR. I'm a heavy mood reader, okay? But everything I pull out of that jar, I will give a good go. Makes it a little bit more fun and mysterious. So let's dive in, and when we get to the TBR jar section, then I'll talk about some of the stipulations that I'm gonna have for mine. But first, caffeine. Let's go.
Take a train ride just to see you, ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you, 'cause you're my home away from home.
The verdict is in, people, and I have a TBR list I had no idea was this incredibly long. For reference, my physical TBR. Guys, sometimes you really gotta fucking face the music a little bit to realize just how bad you are in a situation. This is just my physical TBR. Can we say it together? Meli, you have a problem. I do, let's fix it. Okay, so after I went through everything, keep in mind, I did not list every book in a series on this. There are some that are like interconnected standalones. I did list those individually because you don't necessarily have to go on to the next book. But the ones that are series that are all connected that you have to go in order, I only listed the first book in that series because if I draw that, I know that's gonna be what I'm doing, is finishing that entire series. That's gonna be the goal. So after going through everything on my bookshelf that I have not read, I have a total of 97 books. To give you an idea, I only actually read about 50 books a year. I actually have more than enough books in physical form to get me through all of 2025. And I figured since I typically read about 50 books a year, I'm only really gonna pull 3 out of this jar every single month. And those will be my 3 that I dedicate to that. Because if I'm being honest with myself and realistic, yes, I will read these 3, but I'll probably read more than 3 books in a month. And I also like audiobooks whenever I'm doing things or being productive, so I'll probably consume books that way as well. So I think sticking to 3 on this and my goal being 3 books a month from this TBR jar is the goal that I want to set, and that feels really good to me. Got my list, got my jar, got my sticky notes. Let's get to business. I did not realize just how much would be put into this jar, and that it would fill up before I even got through my list. This is where I literally like spent the whole time I was watching a show, and then I did this as I was watching the show, and I was like, fuck, I need a shower. So I went, showered, did my skincare, all of that stuff. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Okay, and I still have all of this and this whole line right here. So that's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna fit in here. Okay, and I'm at the point where I'm about to like, you know, like I've stuffed them in here as much as I possibly could. So plan B is that I'm going to dwindle this down enough to where I can add in the rest of the names, and then I'll just add those in as I make space for them. It's gonna take a while, but we're finally at the best part of this video, and I get to choose. Now see, the thing is these are not moving around at all because they're so jam-packed in here. So let's go ahead and just choose out our 3 books for the month of January. I'm like fluffing them around a little bit. So let's just do it. Faye says that this right here is the one to be the first one selected for the 2025 Project TBR. Because you know Project Pan, instead of Project Pan, Project TBR, you know what I'm saying? You don't? Okay, anyways. Let's see what this is. Little nervous. Oh no! No. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. Every person that has read this book has cried, so wish me luck. Last Letter is going down in January. Okay, let's see if we could pick not so heavy one. Faye says that this is the second book to be selected for the 2025 Project TBR. January's second book pick is, okay, Fall into Temptation by Lucy Score. Cute, I can do that. We're in winter, but I could do some fall vibes. The last book selection for January 2025 for Project TBR. And the book is, no. No, you guys, no. Fuck. This is technically a duology, so this is gonna be eventually 2 books. Third book selected is Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. January's gonna be interesting, to say the least. These are our 3 picks for January 2025 Project TBR. To recap, we have The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, gonna make me sob my eyes out. Haunting Adeline, which is supposed to be the most unfucking hinged book on the planet, okay? And lucky, we've got some Lucy Score in there, okay? Because she's a little bit fun, lighthearted, some banter, always get my happy ending, okay? So thank fuck for her. Now, what order? Should I read them in the order that I draw them? Let me know down in the comment section below if you think I should do it that way. I think for January, I'm gonna put Fall into Temptation in the middle of either one. I think I'll probably start with The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, and then we'll do Fall into Temptation, and then we'll dive into Haunting Adeline, and then probably Hunting Adeline, since that is a duology. I'm a little excited though. We have our first selection. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.